Hi, so today is the 29th. That's like the day before the end of the month. I know my days. And today I'm going to do a book haul for you because I'm obviously not going to buy anything in the end of the month. So, book haul. Book haul. I have 12 things here, 10 of which I paid for. And let's just get started. So first off, I bought the Immortal Beloved series by Kate Tiernan. That is, firstly, The Immortal Beloved, The Darkness Falls, and Eternally Yours. These are how do I describe this? I think it's a paranormal story, young adult trilogy that focuses primarily on immortality and how that affects relationships. This is the whole trilogy. It's been out for a while, and I have been recommended it to me by workmates, so this is something I am really keen to read in the future. I also picked up The Girl with All the Gifts by M.R. Carey. This was recommended to me by workmates as well, but I also saw this on Reagan at Prue's Projects channel, and I'm really keen to read this. It sounds really creepy and engaging, and it looks really interesting. And I want to read it. I want to read it really bad. Yes, I've heard lots of good things about it. I think it got a lot of hype from the publishers when it first came out, and so I'm really excited to get on this. I also bought The Land of Stories, A Grim Warning by Chris Colfer. This is the third book in The Land of Stories, and let's be honest, I love this series. I absolutely adore Chris Colfer's writing style and the characters, and there is a lot of shine on this book, but who cares? And just, it is just so good. Look at its magnificence. A beautiful red and gold hardback, and the illustrations for the cover and in the book itself. And in the front flap are all just really gorgeous, though I think that front flap has spoilers, so I'm trying not to look at it. This series is essentially a middle grade fantasy fairy tale retelling kind of story, and it's just really, really fun. And I'm really excited to finally get around to reading this third one because I've been waiting for a while for it to come in on my order at work, and I'm just excited. I will almost definitely be reading this in December. So we did Kris Kringle at our work Christmas party, which was very early this year, but yes, we've had our Christmas party already. And I got given as a gift The Revenge of Seven by Pittacus Law. This is the newest book in the I Am Number 4 series, which unfortunately I have not read yet. And I don't even technically own them yet, but they are sitting in a lay-by at work waiting for me to pay off and pick up. I'm hopeful I might be able to get it for Christmas or family with any luck. I've got a couple of lay-bys, and one of them will probably be a Christmas gift. So maybe it will be this one. Otherwise, it is in the works. I will be buying the rest of this series, and I'm keen to read them. I've heard mixed things, but it seems really like the kind of thing I would like, so I'd really love to give these a try. I also picked up 1,000 Pieces of You by Claudia Gray. Let's be honest, this was 90% a cover buy because it is just absolutely stunning. Like, if you don't like this cover, or even if you don't love this cover, something is wrong with you because it is absolutely gorgeous. This is a science fiction young adult, including dimensional travel and things like that. And I've heard mixed things about Claudia Gray in general, but I've only heard good things about this novel. So I'm really excited to give this a go because it seems exactly like my thing. So at work we had a rep come through from Scholastic, and I love Scholastic. Scholastic publishes some great things, and they gave us, when they were visiting at work, they gave us an ARC copy of All Fall Down by Ali Carter. Only industry people were getting this book, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it was available for reviewers. I have a feeling you had to be in with the publishing groups to really get your hands on this. It was a bit of a hard to come by ARC, so I'm really excited to get my hands on this. This is the new series by Ali Carter. I've loved the High Society series and the Gallagher Girls. Absolutely loved them. This is an Embassy Row novel, and I'm really excited to see where this goes. This is like fun, young adult, girly, but governmental political intrigue. So I'm really excited to see how this goes down. This releases in February. I also picked up this month The Murder Complex by Lindsay Cummings. I'm so excited to read this, but I'm a little bit disappointed because my on-demand copy that I had to buy, because in Australia for some reason it's on demand, has this big split in the dust jacket for some reason. So I'm hopeful that I've bought it through work, and I'm hopeful that tomorrow or next week I'm going to try and figure out if I can get a new dust jacket, because that's really upsetting. Dust jackets shouldn't be damaged, so I've got this plastic on it to protect it, and hopefully with any luck I can get a new dust jacket, even though it's print on demand. But they damaged it before it got to the store, so with any luck a new dust jacket will be able to happen. Even if I can't, I'm not too concerned because I do have the plastic protection, but it's just a little bit annoying. But this is essentially a novel in which the murder rate is higher than the birth rate in this world. I was going to say town, but it's not. It's a world. And it sounds really interesting. I've heard wonderful things about it. I know Whitney from Witty Novels absolutely adored this book. Adored's probably the wrong word. Adored makes it sound like it's a romance, but really loved this book, and I am really, really keen to read it. This month I also invested in a fantasy series, the first 2 books. I'm pretty sure this is all that is out, and it is the Lies of Locke Lamora series. I think it's called The Gentleman Bastard Sequence. So this is book 1, The Lies of Locke Lamora, and book 2, Red Seas Under Red Skies. I've heard only brilliant things about Scott Lynch and this series in general, and I'm really getting into the idea of like adult fantasy at the moment. I haven't read that many, but I've loved everything I've read. So I picked up this as another addition to my adult fantasy collection. And finally, I picked up The Great Zoo of China by Matthew Riley. This is the new release by Matthew Riley, and I've already read it, and it was amazing. My mum read it, I read it. It's got fingerprints all over the plastic on the dust jacket, I'm sure, and it was absolutely amazing. This follows, essentially all Matthew Riley books are super fast-paced, high action. That's supposed to be a gun noise, bombs, and yeah. But this one also has dragons. So, how can you go wrong with dragons? I've read a lot of dragon books this month. 2 to be precise, but I was hopeful I might get to The Land of Stories, which also looks like it has dragons in it. Lots of dragon books, but it's Saturday. Monday is the new month, so I haven't started it yet. So I assume I won't get around to reading that. But lots of dragon books lately, and this was absolutely amazing. Strong female lead. It's the first time Matthew Riley's done a female lead, and it really worked. And yes, I love Matthew Riley. I love everything he does. There is not one book I didn't enjoy. Some I enjoyed less than others. Some are like 6-star books, and others are just like 4.5-star books. But all of them are really, really amazing, and this was no exception to the rule. And I will continue to buy everything Matthew Riley releases, because supporting Aussie authors, but also great action, and also this has a really pretty pretty cover under the dust jacket. Dragons. So those are the books I've bought in the month of November. There's a lot of them. Yep. I'm really excited to read a lot of these. I've already read one of them, and I am just keen as a bean. Because books. Yeah. So, hopefully I'll be able to get around to these very, very soon because I'm very excited. But I will be coming to you soon with my November wrap up, which I did pretty good so far considering I also wrote a 50,000 word novel in November. And I will also be coming to you with a December TBR because books. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment down below if you've read any of these, if you liked them, if you're wanting to read any of these, what you thought, think, want, those kind of things. Give me opinions because I'd love to have a discussion with you about them. I will be seeing you next time with another video, so goodbye.